Do this, viewers at home. Take your eyes directly to this list in front of you. Most importantly, if you look at the right column and scroll all the way down to what's highlighted in yellow, you'll find Dak Prescott is the 17th ranked quarterback according to PFF.
Oh, you like PFF though, right?
Who?
They must know some we don't know.
Dak Prescott ranks the 17th best quarterback. Bring us on camera, please, because I was confused by this. Dak, you could suggest he's not a top 5 quarterback, fine. If you wanted to say he's not a top 10 quarterback, I'd listen to you.
I would.
But to suggest he's not a top 15 quarterback, now I'm done. Now you lost me. Now it's disrespectful. I got to ask the quarterback to my left, do you deem it disrespectful Dak is 17th?
Hey, the number 4 over there, Shay, do you want to start this off? Because you seem very passionate.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Hey, can we go over here real quick? Go back up real quick. Listen, I heard what they said, but I don't know. Now, excuse me, number 4. Now, this list, what are we talking about? Are we talking about actually getting things done? Are we talking about talent? Let's just go through the list. Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
But you already know they don't even talk the same language. Okay. Joe Burrow, you know what that's about. Lamar, you know. Josh, come on, stop playing. Jalen Hurts, all we do is win. Jaden Daniels, I know he's young, but y'all know what it is. Matthew Stafford, do I need to say anything else? Who we got here? Justin Herbert. Now listen.
Gets tricky.
It's a tricky one, but if I said, hold up, let me get down here. If I said who's more talented?
Herbert.
Hello? Okay, Jared Goff. All he does is does things good.
Winner.
I won in the Rams. I win in Detroit.
Get to that 10.
Okay, now number 10.
Ain't got nothing to say.
Geno.
Ain't got nothing to say.
Geno, let's take Geno right here.
Okay, take him out.
We'll sub him out.
To the side.
Here we go over here. Okay.
And we know how you feel about 11.
Brock Purdy, even though he might be the last pick in the draft and all that, all he does is win.
Got paid.
Okay? Jordan Love. If we talking about talent, Dak Prescott, come on, take a seat. Baker Mayfield.
We know how you feel about him.
He was a bust, and he was lost.
Yeah.
But now he is found. Baker Mayfield.
He's coming around.
C.J. Stroud.
Forget C.J. Just get to 15 and 16.
No. C.J. Stroud.
Get to 15 and 16.
Y'all know his upside.
Yeah.
Now, number 15, little man, he's not that good. Let's put him to the side. Oh, my God. Trevor Lawrence, he's god-awful, too. Take it. So look, the guy whoever did this was real close. Real close.
So he's
real close.
That was amazing. And I'm really glad you went.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
the criteria might be, how talented and what have you done?
Gotcha.
He's not really the most talented, and he hasn't really done much. So I get what they're saying.
So let's say if it's both.
Talent and what he's done.
Talent and what he's done. You got Geno and Justin Herbert in the top 10 over Dak Prescott. That's not.
Well, hold up, James Jones. Talented and what have you done? So Herbert's a young quarterback, okay?
Let's say it's both.
And he's way more talented than Dak, right?
He's more talented.
You play wide receiver.
He's more talented.
Okay. Yeah. So what I'm telling you is, I'm more talented. Let me take the talent to do. It depends what you like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Dak has done more.
I mean, God, James. I mean, God, bro. Really?
Whether we like it or not, Dak has done more.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, though.
Okay. The Geno,
Dak has done more.
the Kyler Murray, and Trevor, that's it. The mother dudes, at least you can argue it.
Yeah,
you can argue it.
Yeah, you can argue it.
You can make an argument for all of them.
I think it's completely disrespectful that he's the 17th best quarterback in the NFL. In my opinion, if he's healthy, Dak Prescott's a top 8 to top 10 quarterback. I'm just really hard pressed, regardless of talent, regardless of what he's done on the field. This isn't a regular season award. This isn't a postseason award. It's just best quarterbacks. To me, Dak Prescott is absolutely one of the top 8 to top 10 best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. Now, Dak is only 15 months removed from finishing second in the MVP voting.
Yeah.
Like how fast do we forget? And I understand new head coach, a lot of change, not a lot of offensive weapons last year. They had CD, that's it. Here's sort of how the list breaks down. My only issue was number 10, right, Geno Smith. I just can't put Dak in a tier, which is tier 3B. Solid starters, but they need more help. No, take that out, move Dak up to tier 3A. That's where I think he believes. Solid starter who has flashed high-end play. That's where I would put him. I would take Geno Smith out, and I would plug Dak in, and you got yourself a list. We can debate all this other stuff, right? Herbert, not this, that, Jared Goff, whatever. Dak, to me, you're going to be hard-pressed to find like 10 other guys, in my opinion. Like if you have a team looking for a quarterback, Dak would be on the top 10 list. Mm-hmm. Like regardless of what he's done in the playoffs, regardless of what he's done in the regular season, just overall, Dak has had some really good years. I think it's disrespectful that he's 17.
Yeah, man, it's absolutely disrespectful, man. And kudos to all these quarterbacks on this list. But the dude that made this list, to have Geno Smith and Justin Herbert in the top 10 over Dak Prescott is disrespectful. And I understand in the playoffs, Dak Prescott is not that dude. But when you strictly just talk quarterback play, those dudes are not as good as Dak Prescott at playing quarterback. And then I look at Trevor Lawrence,
he's awful.
Kyler Murray.
He's bad.
Come on, man. Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Like, in this situation, put some respect on Dak's name.
Yeah.
You can think whatever you want to think about Dak Prescott, but putting these dudes in front of him, man, that's ultimate disrespect of what Dak Prescott has done in this football game and the things he's accomplished in this football game, whether you want to say regular season or not. Geno, Herbert, Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray. Come on, man. That's just. I don't even know how you do this list. No, for real though. Like, I don't even know how you put them dudes in front of Dak Prescott.
You know what I really like though? Colvin, flash up the list with the tiers.
Yeah.
I actually really, really like the tiers.
Yeah, how it's
just
tiered.
by themselves.
Yeah.
I love how it's tiered.
Yeah.
If you were to completely ignore the faces on the right and you were only to look at how it's tiered, it's actually tiered beautifully.
it.
I've never seen it like that. Elite, high-end starters, solid starters, flashing play. Ignoring the names, I'm putting Dak Prescott in tier 3A.
3A.
Yeah, I don't think he's a high-end starter. I think he's a really good starter who's had elite MVP moments, gotten MVP votes twice in his career, including his rookie year. Interestingly enough, we did not prep this before the show. This is a thought exercise that I'm doing in real time. If y'all were to just look at tier 2, Shady, if you were to ignore some of the names, James, ignoring the names on the right, I would throw high-end starter Jalen Hurts, Matthew Stafford, probably Jaden Daniels.
Where are you putting Herbert?
Hell yeah.
So Herbert.
I'm putting Herbert in a solid starter who's flashed high-end
Are you
play.
moving anyone else up to high-end
I'm
starter?
putting Jared Goff in high-end starter over Justin Herbert, man.
I'm not arguing. I'm establish your own list is what I'm suggesting, James, right? So where would you put the likes of Justin Herbert when you look at this list?
Yeah.
I will put him in 3A.
3A.
Yep, 3A. 2-5. Where are you
fair.
putting the likes of Justin Herbert?
I'll probably put him in 3B. Just because, like, every time, I always look at
I'm not mad at that neither.
Every time we talk about, like, certain quarterbacks, because I think he's so talented, that's why they have him so high, but it's all like he needs more help. He needs more help. So when I was looking at this thing where it says solid starter, but they need more help, every time we speak on Dak Prescott, no matter how many great players he has, all pros he has, you know what you guys all say? He needs more.
Yeah.
So when you're this good, do you need that more? So, like, I guess you're thinking of the ranking. Oh, he ranked him 17th out of the. I'm not looking at that. I'm looking up, okay, when you look at this quarterback, right, what have they done? And then what's the real argument? Because even Justin Herbert, he probably shouldn't be 8, right? But when you argue the talent part, like, yo, if he get this kid more help, he maybe can be this, he maybe can be that. These are arguments. My thing with Dak is we've been giving him so many excuses, bro. It's like, when is it never enough? Now, I don't agree with Trevor Lawrence. I think he's god-awful, okay? I don't think he's good at all. Who else is in here that's not that good? Oh, Tua's not, and then Kyler Murray. Minus them 3 dudes, and then you take out Geno Smith, who's been getting better. You can argue this list for Dak.
The dilemma, though, Shady, is
What's the dilemma?
Dak has flashed high-end play.
Yeah, multiple
Like, not
times.
even flash. He's almost sustained it. So, like, the MVP season 2 years ago, incredibly high-end play.
Season.
2021, very high-end play. Rookie season, high-end play.
But another thing that you guys don't do, you all say that he needs help, right? You all say that.
Of course.
Okay, that's one part. The next thing is, like, well, if you grade in this list, they might count playoffs, too.
Yeah.
So my thing is, like, you can't, this is for me, though, because everybody's different. And I'm not saying I agree with the list.
They can't do that, though. They can't count playoffs.
I mean, but if
you got Herbert and them boys up there.
Yeah, but you can, he's a young player.
You got Geno.
He's a young,
You got Kyler.
But hold on.
You got Trevor.
So time out. Hold on. I did I not take them guys out? I took them dudes out. I took them guys out of there. The guys not that really, I took them guys out of there for you. Just for you. Took them out of there. So when I look at this for Dak Prescott, though, right? Other than all this stuff that he did in the regular season and all that y'all want to talk about, y'all still come back that he needs more help.
Yeah, that's fair.
And another thing is, when we get to the most important games, you look the worst. Now, for me, because I played this game at a high level with a lot of great players, it's hard for me to put you in a really, really good player position when we count on the best players to play the best in big moments, and you do the opposite. Does that make sense?
We value playoffs.
That don't matter. But no. Hear what I'm saying.
Then we need to move
We've
Lamar
been talking
down.
about NBA basketball. We've been talking about football. And it's like, okay, when we need our best player the most,
Yeah.
you do opposite.
Yeah. That's a totally different conversation.
Yeah, because
Well, it depends. It depends on the criteria of this list, James Jones.
But I'm
Where
saying
would
if
y'all-
that's the criteria.
If that's the criteria.
Question for y'all, pivoting because for the sake of the thought exercise. Jalen Hurts, James Jones, based upon the criteria
they're in
on
the
the
same
left side,
conversation.
where you putting him?
I think Jalen Hurts is right where he should be. High-end starter.
starter.
Yeah,
Chase.
I
High-end
like
starter.
him at tier 2.
I think tier 2
I don't
is
think
perfect for that.
I don't think he's better than those 4 dudes.
2-5, Jalen Hurts, where you putting him?
I think 5, 6, or whatever. That's good for
High-end starter,
starters.
fair? Where y'all putting?
real quick.
Baker's
And another thing, I don't like this either though. Patrick Mahomes shouldn't be with Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow.
Be in his
It's
own
a different tier.
I mean,
I agree.
Yeah.
They say he's one of the greatest of all time. They compare him to like Joe Montana and Tom Brady.
I agree.
How are we?
So let's put him in the tier of one
How are we doing
go
that?
elite.
How we
doing
One
that?
of one Mahomes.
How we
and
doing
then
that?
elite.
He in the league.
Where do y'all? Because I have an issue with after 1 year instantly labeling a guy something, regardless of what it is. After 1 year, it's hard for me to say that Caleb Williams is a bust after 1 year. It's hard for me to say that Jaden Daniels is a high-end starter after 1 year.
That's a
I
iffy
can't.
one.
After 1 year, Shady's taught me not to judge anybody. Not that you can't judge rookies, whether bad or good. So if I can't do it bad, how can we do it good? James Jones, Jaden Daniels, where does he belong? Or is it not applicable? It's after 1 year. What's your statement?
I'm going to leave him right there for right now, but I mean, he pushing tier 1. I mean, I don't know what more we need to see. I was with a young dude that stepped in there and named Aaron Rodgers, and we only won 6 games, but we knew, Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Good God,
was
this
like
dude
that.
is elite.
Yeah.
So with Jaden Daniels, with what we've seen this year and the team that he had and how he carried these boys and the moments that he showed of being an elite dude, I'm going to leave him right there right now. Yeah. But after this year,
you could make the
it's
same
going to be
argument.
5 of them. Well, no, it's still going to be focused. Patty's in the league of his own, but it's going to be 4 of them dudes in the elite if he do what he's supposed to do.
You could make the same argument like Jaden Daniels for C.J. Stroud because C.J. Stroud's rookie year was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now, not quite as good as Jaden, but now everyone's like, sort of cooled on C.J. because, what did he do? He still won 10 games, but the offensive line around him was bad. Like, I would almost argue that C.J. needs to be into the solid starters who is flash high-end play because the fact he won 10 games last year and what he did his rookie year. So I get in that, like, hey, you don't want to put him too high. I mean, what do we do with Jaden if he has a year like C.J. Stroud?
Correct.
Do we just,
Correct.
oh, my God, all the – because C.J. was almost as good as Jaden last year.
That's my fear is, like, if Jaden is James says, what do we need to see from Jaden?
Last year?
His rookie
year. James
But
said,
you got to put them like.
Yeah, you're right.
But James, you brought up what do we need to see from Jaden Daniels? To me, it's just consistency. We've only seen 1 year. Like, remember Deshaun Watson's rookie year? Crazy.
Right.
He was nice. He was nice. But we wouldn't have put Deshaun in the elite category. We wouldn't have put.
Why not?
After 1 year.
Oh, not
You're
after
saying
1 year, but I'm just saying,
success.
even after his 1 year, the way he played when he was in Houston, you would have put him in that elite conversation.
sustained success. Now, when people got film on you, when defenses have seen you for a little bit, when we got a whole year of tape on you, when we've now scouted you, I just want to see Jaden be consistent.
I heard that, but we got to treat him the way that he's playing. So when I say that is, it's rare you see a rookie come in there to a bad franchise and play well, and your team do well. Now, C.J. Stroud looked good last year, and he played well. They ain't go to the NFC Championship game. Yeah. Listen, I see guys like Dak Prescott that y'all love to talk about that can't do that at year 9, year 10. This dude in his rookie year looked great playing, looked like one of the best players in quarterbacks playing the game, and then take his team to the NFC Championship game.
Can I ask?
Come on, man. That's hard to do, man.
Before we go, because I want to know for the quarterback and kind of get a Raider Nation some hope because Geno at 10, educate me on Geno Smith.
Oh, yeah, that's
look. I think for Geno, when you look at his years, especially the last 2 in Seattle, he played really well under pressure. That offensive line was really bad. They still won 10 games last year. He's won a lot of games. I would just move him to 3B. I do think the solid play of Geno is great. I think he's extremely accurate, one of the more accurate throwers of the football in the entire league.
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.